Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video, and today we're back with PSGL. Today we're racing around Silverstone, and as you could see there, it is dry in qualifying, but there will be rain in the race, so that will be very interesting for the strategy. For now, we're doing the first run around here, and I was pretty confident around this track, I gotta say. Did some consistent fast lap time, so I was aiming for like a top 5 qualifying. And now this is our second run with a 0.677 split, which is pretty good, to be honest. Normally you aim for a 5 or maybe a 4 last sector, so it's looking good. That corner was on the limit, so pretty good. 2 corners left, but turned a bit too early again, and that cost us around a tenth, maybe even more.
Get me out of this league, man.
So it is P3, but we lost a lot of time there. It could have been pole already, but we made a mistake. But at least we know where the time is. This is our final run. And now first sector. Don't want to go too much over the curb on the entry, because that might lock your tires. The third gear through the left hand, the fourth gear and exit, using all the road on the exit. Now heading into sector 2. Pretty much want to dive into it. 5th gear, keep it in there, and then 4th gear for the right hand, but we made a massive mistake there, and that cost us more than a tenth. So we lost a lot of time there, so it will be pretty hard to still be competitive in this qualifying. So now Beckett's satisfying corner if you knew it, and we did that pretty well, to be honest. And still on the 7-4 split, we gained a bit of time through the second sector after that mistake. And now Stowe went pretty good, and now final 2 corners we can gain a lot of time here still, but because of that massive mistake, it's hard to still improve. But we improved slightly, I think, with maybe 100 or 200. What was it? 1.5 So it could have been a lot better if we just didn't make yeah, that small mistake there. But it is what it is, and let's head into the race. Here we are then at the start. You can see in the top right, you could see it. It's gonna rain mid through the race. At the end will be dry again. 5 red lights, and away we go. Starting on mediums, as it will start raining pretty soon in the race. And now Jack West has a bit of contact there, and now 2 cars are going off. That gives us 2 free positions there, so that's pretty good for us. And now there's already a virtual safety car, and we didn't even make it through sector 1 yet.
No. Just VSC.
But you can see that it's raining already in lap 4, and I got a change strategy option. So we're gonna dive into the pits here and brake as late as possible, but don't brake too late, because you will get a 5-second speeding in the pit lane. And that's what we did. And you can check it back, but we went into the pits with 61 kph, and 60 kph is allowed. So yeah,
Safety car.
that's basically race over. And there is a safety car now, and I got a 5 seconds, so my plan was to pit again, just serve the 5 seconds, and slot in at the back of the train. Make sure we don't get another 5 seconds. And yeah, now we are gonna go racing again. I think, looking back at it, pitting again wasn't the right decision. It probably was if it was a dry race, but in the rain it's hard to overtake, there will be gaps. So it probably was a better idea if it would have stayed out and served the penalty at the end. But now we're gonna dive on the inside of Jack West, just showing that we really want to get past him. And it's already raining in lap 7. I expected it to rain a bit later, so I was on a complete dry setup, like nothing changed to get a bit of more stability or anything like that. But now Jack West looking up the inside of Jordan, losing a bit of momentum, and now we're gonna dive on this inside there. Now we need good traction coming out of this corner to keep our car ahead of him. Was making slightly bit of contact, going a bit sideways, but it seems like we've made the move. Just gotta brake a bit later than him, and now claiming the corner there. So that's the first move done. Up to P16. Oh, 1 lap later, right behind Jordan. Also trying to get past him as soon as possible. We're 1.5 tenths behind. We're still gonna look down the inside. And now we're trying to keep it around the outside for more momentum on the exit. But we have a bit of oversteer, so couldn't make the move there. Now using ERS, trying to get closer. Jordan has a massive snap there, so he is struggling a bit, it seems like. And now we just need a very good exit if we want to get past him at the end of the straight. But he's making a big mistake there, and he's basically letting us past. So that's pretty nice for him. Up to P15 we go, or 14, and now we're right behind Istvan Pukki, and we are instantly putting pressure on him as well. So it's always hard to overtake in the rain. For some reason, dirty air. Well, not really for some reason, but dirty air just gets worse in the rain. And that's why it's so hard to overtake, because you got no DRS as well. So now we're gonna try to go around the outside. Now he's squeezing us there on the exit, and we have a massive snap of oversteer there. But we managed to keep it on the track. And now he's defending the inside. We're trying to go around the outside there. But again, he claims the corner. So we're almost, well, basically pushing him around the corner there. And now you can see that those cars are really close behind each other. I think Jeffrey Ritchie in the Williams was quite slow in this race, and now they're both trying to get past as soon as possible, and we need to do the same. So now they're going side by side. Chanakinchi almost making it 3 wide there, but now we are having a better exit, and we are gonna push Chanakinchi forward, basically bump drafting him, so we can get past Jeffrey Ritchie as well. And now we're going side by side through this section, and now he's still keeping it on the left side of us, but now we got the better exit, and he backed out of it.
Drafting in the bunkers.
So that was basically perfect. And now lap 14, right behind Chanakinchi. He was struggling a bit, and he wasn't even defending this. I think he was running higher wings, or he was out of ERS, and he just lets us pass there. So that's pretty nice. Now lap 21, Pukki went into the pits. and I was surprised by that, to be honest, because it was still pretty wet. And now our teammate Tigo, he made his debut in this race in PSGL F2, so he did really well. But now we are outgunned and we're gonna send it down the inside and actually outbraked ourselves a little bit, but we managed to make the move there, and that was it. Nothing more cars, no more cars to overtake, so that was it. We got a 3-second penalty, but we could have removed one warning, as we got a warning coming out of the pits. But as you can see, my face cam is blocking off the race director, so it doesn't count then. So also a lesson. This is what it is, but yeah, it was just too many small mistakes we made today. We're in qualifying already, and then in the race, if we didn't pit to serve the 5 seconds, I think if we would have been third at that moment, and if we would have got past the other cars and then maybe drive away a bit, then it would have been better. But it is what it is. Next race will be Portimao, worst track on the calendar. But I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.